said he saw Bill Clinton on Epstein's pedophile island, which Bill Clinton has denied, and the new book breaks some new ground on their relationship. A Convenient Death, the mysterious demise of Jeffrey Epstein, reports that Bill Clinton was only really interested in Epstein for his jet, and was in a sexual relationship allegedly with Epstein's alleged co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, who's been accused of child sex trafficking and actually participating in sex with underage girls along with Epstein. Joining us, the co-author of that book, Daniel Halper. This is a great book. Alana Goodman also helped you out with this. Tell us about the relationship between Bill Clinton and Ghislaine that you uncovered.
So we couldn't understand it, right? We couldn't understand the Bill Clinton relationship. There had been no allegations about Bill Clinton being with underage women, and we asked around, and somebody that we spoke to, a source, said, no, you're missing the whole story. The story is that Bill Clinton was in a relationship with Ghislaine, and that was his interest in being with Jeffrey Epstein and being around Jeffrey Epstein. There are pictures of the two of them together, interestingly enough, but all of a sudden it sort of made sense. The story made a lot more sense in those terms. And Bill Clinton did have a very close relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, starting when Bill Clinton was president of the United States. He would call him on the phone. He visited the White House. They had a much closer relationship than the Clintons will have you believe. And I guess I should say that the Clintons have denied through spokesman these allegations, but I'm very confident in the source.
Yeah, wow. They said it's a lie. It's always been a lie. It'll forever be a lie. What's interesting though is what you found. It's because Ghislaine Maxwell she's no Girl Scout. I mean, she has been tied to a massive international child sex trafficking operation, and has been.
She belongs in jail.
Multiple women have talked about this, of her being involved in the sexual acts with minors with Jeffrey. So I don't know if it makes it better that Bill Clinton, didn't have this or that with someone underage, or that he's just allegedly involved with someone that's this critical to a child sex trafficking operation. It's all pretty disgusting. Also, the book really digs deep in some of the mysteries surrounding his death in the prison inside Manhattan. Nothing was protocol, from the way that they moved the crime scene around right after they found the body in the cell, to things that happened with the EMTs and the, I guess, crackhead jailhouse inmate that shared the cell, removed at the last second, destroyed or missing tapes. What are your instincts there?
So I'm not a conspiratorial guy, and I kind of went in this thinking that, he had committed suicide and everything, but the more I learned it, I just couldn't help kick the belief that he was, in fact, likely, it seemed to me, murdered. And yeah, all as you lay out, every single detail went awry, and every single thing was strange, including the physical evidence. The injuries that he himself suffered were more consistent, according to an independent pathologist. They were more consistent with strangulation than a self-inflicted suicide. But to me, the most striking detail, I think, was that the more people we talked to, and the closer that they were to Jeffrey Epstein, the more they believed that he was murdered. And you don't see that with a lot of conspiracy theories, right? It's not like you talk to astronauts and they say, well, actually, we didn't really land on the moon and the whole thing is made up, right? This is not consistent with conspiracy theories. But it is with Jeffrey Epstein's case. A lot of people don't believe his lawyer. We talked to his lawyer extensively, one of his last lawyers, a guy named Sean. And he laid out his whole legal case. Jeffrey Epstein was very optimistic about his legal case, and it seems a little strange. And, Jeffrey Epstein knew that he was Jeffrey Epstein and that the public was against him, but they thought he had a very strong legal case. Yeah. And they would be able to get off.
They thought he was going to get off on double jeopardy, and they had a great legal team around him. And, up until the last night, he was writing notes and confident, meeting with the lawyers. So a lot of it, still does not make a lot of sense. But anyway, Convenient Death. Daniel Halper, thank you very much. Well reported.
Looks like a good book there.
Up next, last call.